When you think about the culture of your organization, like the way that you do things, does that support the ultimate impact you hope to make in the world? And if not, and you work to change the way that you do things, how do you measure if that change is successful? Now, every organization has a certain culture, a certain way of doing things that can either support what the leader wants to get done or can work against it. The culture of an organization is really hard to define, even though we all kind of know what it is. It's a combination of the processes, the values, the things that organization has produced over time, the shortcuts that have developed, and even the various mental models or maybe the ways of thinking that have shaped and have been shaped by the organization. In short, your culture is the way we do things here. Now, this means that if you want to change the way you do things, then you need to change the culture. Now, if you've been following along in this series over the last number of videos, we've been talking about how to go about changing your organization, changing your culture. But there's one last thing we need to talk about, and that's measurement. Now, I know the last thing you need to do is to fill out another spreadsheet or to track and create cool graphics about it, but if you don't put some effort towards tracking this attempt to change some things, then this attempt to change will just die on the vine. So today I'm going to give you a clear, simple way to start tracking culture change in your business, even if you have a small team and you work with limited resources. Now, the first thing to note is that you don't need complicated software or massive surveys. You need three things. First, you need to choose a framework in order to develop a baseline. So you pick one tool, just one. And for most small to medium-sized businesses, I recommend one of the following. One is a B impact assessment. So this is for B certified businesses or better certified businesses. It's free, it's thorough, it's practical. You can do it online. It's just an assessment to help you get a feel for what's going on. Or you can use my impact-focused self-assessment tool. There's a download link in the description. It's a relatively quick scorecard that can help you identify gaps and what you need to focus on in order to improve. Now, the second thing you need to do is to track three key areas. Keep it simple for sure, but do look at all three of these buckets. The first is employee engagement. Are your people connected to your purpose? Are they sold out on the impact you hope to create? Short surveys work here. These you can create on Google Forms or whatever, or even just having a conversation with somebody, but track these. The second are culture behaviors. Are your values showing up in how you work? Look for examples. This is more qualitative than quantitative, where you get examples, but again, track these and mark them down. And the third is your impact results. Is your business actually making the difference you set out to make? This is where customer feedback can be really, really helpful. Are you really helping the way that you want to? And are there things that you do in the way that you do things that get in the way of that? Now, third, you need to make it actionable. Measurement isn't about filling in reports, it's about improving. So you use what you find in these various ways of surveys or data that you collect to start honest conversations, to adjust how you lead, to celebrate progress when it happens, and to fix what's not working. Remember, these assessments that you go through and this data that you get is just information for you that can help you pinpoint where you need to do some work and where you might need to improve. And again, don't try to be perfect, just improve a little bit at a time. Then you'll get there in the end. And that's it. Those are the three pieces. Choose a framework, identify some key metrics, and then take action. The businesses that have a goal to move towards and then measure progress towards that goal are the ones that actually change things. So where are you going to start? If you want help setting this up in your organization, that's actually exactly what I help leaders do. So you can reach out anytime. You can contact me on my website or find other places to connect and reach out to me. In the meantime, I'd love to hear from you. What are the things that you do in order to help shift the culture of your organization? And if you have any metrics or ways to measure some of this, let me know. I'd love to learn with you on better ways to actually engage with measuring these. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more grounded strategies on how to build a business that makes a real impact. And share this with another business owner who's ready to move from good intentions to real outcomes.